Alright. Peace to the gods, peace to the gods. Hey man, I recently watched this movie, Detective Pikachu. And in this movie, you have Mewtwo, who is the common villain in almost every Pokemon movie. If not, almost every, he is the top of the top, the most powerful Pokemon. Because he comes from the ancient Pokemon, which I believe is the number one Pokemon that made every other Pokemon. So in this movie, they mutated Mew into Mewtwo once more in the lab, like always. Many gems right there. So who mutated him in his lab was this rich scientist. This man is a scientist. He's a billionaire, and he owns the news company CNN, not CNN, CNN. So earlier in the movie, he speaks to Pikachu. I mean, not Pikachu, but Pikachu and Ash. His name isn't Ash, but I'm calling him Ash because I don't remember his name, and Ash sounds better. So he's speaking to Ash about this potential that everyone has inside of them. And he's like, don't you want to see how that really is? Don't you want to get to the top of your evolution to be who you truly are? Okay, so during this discussion, now he sends him off to go find his father because his father died. There's an Osiris mystery right there in the movie. So he sends him off to go find his father. He faked the crash. I'm not going to get too much into that because I don't want to spoil it. So he finds Mewtwo, the guy gets Mewtwo. So when he gets Mewtwo back to his headquarters at CNN, he projects his consciousness into Mewtwo. So his consciousness now inside of Mewtwo, he says the same thing he said to Ash. He hovers over the city, and he has this gas that he distributes to everybody. Misty, her name isn't Misty, but I'm calling her Misty, is running through the city trying to tell everybody, oh, don't let your Pokemon breathe in the gas. She has the duck Pokemon, I forget his name, the dumbest Pokemon ever. She tells him not to get out the car. She running to the car to tell everybody not to breathe in the Pokemon gas. And her Pokemon is out the car. So anyway, he's using Mewtwo, and now that his consciousness inside of Mewtwo, and he distributed this gas amongst everybody. Now everybody consciousness, their whole body disintegrates, and they go into their Pokemon partners, because in this movie they have Pokemon partners. So I'm gonna touch on the partners real quick. The Pokemon partners is actually a representation of their spirit animal, and the whole movie Ash couldn't get a Pokemon until Pikachu, and he was pushing Pikachu away. He pushed his true self away. He finally got a Pokemon. I'm not gonna spoil that part. Y'all gonna watch the movie for real. Y'all go watch that soul story. So Mewtwo is now, he always the strongest. He over the whole city. Everybody got his gas. Everybody inside of their Pokemon. So, man, that's probably it, man. Like, oh, that's what it was. He was talking about this potential inside the body, but in his mind, he was saying that he can only reach his high evolution if he used something external to himself. When the whole key is that your true power is inside. Once you pull that out, once you pull that power out of you, that spirit, that animal inside of you, rather you be a Pikachu, a Charizard, Lugia, a Mewtwo, it don't matter. Whether a Bulbasaurus, Squirtle, rather whatever Pokemon you have inside of you, you know your Pokemon. And if you don't, you probably need to shut the fuck up, close your eyes, and ask yourself some questions, and really want the answers to these questions. Because your heart knows, you know. And that's the gist of the movie. Your true power lies within, not outside.